So today, we're here at Jim Glauser's house. It is hot as the blazes and rain last night, so it was pretty humid. We're just planting some plants today. Give you a little view here of what we got going. So, we got bunches of hibiscus, some lantana, some Valentine or emu bush. Got all this side planted. This is kind of the entry. We didn't do the pavers here. Another guy didn't do any of the stone work. The gist of this job is we took it over, cleaning it up. This guy basically abandoned the job. Here we are, a day later, fixing it. So the sprinklers that we put in, this will all be grass. This whole inside this curved area, all be grass. That's all. Got Hunter Pro sprays, which I really like. They spray out at 1 inch per hour, which is kind of cool, and you can run up to 37 of them per line, which is really neat. The other stuff that we got going, so like I said, I got all this side planted over here. This is all done. Now we got this side going over here. Got some weeds that were sprayed yesterday. Palms are all planted previously, like terribly planted. Nothing fancy there. That guy with the black truck's the guy that didn't finish the landscape job. He's actually doing something else, and they're ready to kick him out again. So we still got some plants, as you can see, to plant, and then hopefully before next week we'll have sod on the ground. So, like they say, I'll keep sweating away.
So the ignition control module in Grandpa died today. And the coil, and the rotor, and we replaced the ignition module, control module, the rotor, the coil, the cap. They were all a little screwy. We weren't getting spark on the way home from planting our plants. Nothing was working right. Well, it turns out, after all that, we still didn't have anything. And just a couple of weeks ago, I changed the fuel pump, so I thought, sure as heck, it's got to be the fuel pump. Check pressure, perfect, it's beautiful. Pump's working good. But it gets even better, because then after we changed all that stuff, still nothing. Kind of fired once, and that was it. Turns out the crankshaft position sensor was messed up pretty bad. It's supposed to have a shim, and it wore the sensor out pretty much down to where the sensor was gone. So after the sensor is worn out, well, who's to tell the truck to get spark like the crank is moving, right? So we put a new one in. Sure enough, throws another code. Another few things going on that are a little weird about the truck. So there's two codes in the computer. We cleared both of them. Both of them were related to the things that were replaced today. Back to normal. So that was my afternoon. I was supposed to go do one more house, didn't get there. However, we always got tomorrow. No time like tomorrow, right? Anyhow, it gets even better. So I got about, a leaf just came out of my air vent. That was awesome. I got about 125, 130 of the 160 plants, 175 plants that I have to plant today, planted before CJ came and got me for lunch. Then the truck died, and now I'm driving it, making sure she's working like a champ. I should say he, because we call him Grandpa. So Grandpa is a 1998 3/4 ton 2-wheel drive Chevy pickup that we got for free. We did the little trading. And this is the interior of Grandpa right here. Grandpa has no headliner. As you can see, part of it fell down, so I just cut it off because it was kind of irritating me one day. At any rate, Grandpa has been very dependable, very good. We put a new engine in it, so a lot of stinking work, right? But it's just been a little tinker here, tinker there. A couple of things to get taken care of, and nothing too serious, but Grandpa definitely runs good. You didn't have air for a while, and now we got air blowing at 50 degrees, which is nice. because it's like 195,000 degrees outside. Today looks like, I don't know if you can see that out the window or not. Looks like we got a little storm blowing. Hopefully we got a little monsoon action. That would be nice. We've been really needing some rain. It's really dry, really dusty. We got a little sprinkle last night. Windshield's dirty. But we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Get up tomorrow at 4:30. Hit the road. Get started. Good thing is tomorrow's clients don't care how early we get there. We can get there early. We can get there late. We can get there midday. It doesn't matter. They just are happy to get their lawn cut. So we'll get out there tomorrow. Get the lawn cut. Get those things done, and then Nicole broke her foot. I don't know. She broke her fourth metacarpal, metatarsal, whatever it is. So she broke her foot. She's in a walking boot. She sprained one of the ligaments in her foot. I've never done any of that stuff. I tore a ligament, I guess I should say. I tore a ligament. 2 ligaments, one in either foot. So I tore a ligament, one in either foot. Had a slow recovery. It was from excessive amounts of running. That's what the doctor said. I haven't got back into running because, for one, it's been really hot. I know I should be more dedicated. I'll work on that. Second thing is, we've just been slammed busy, which is great, but now we just got to get back into the swing of running. So after we do that, I wanted to run a marathon this year. I still think I'll train and run a marathon this year, or within the year. So they have the Phoenix Marathon here every March or April or May, somewhere in there. Might even be sooner than that, I don't remember, but I'm going to try to run that marathon. Most of that marathon is downhill, so theoretically the run should just be all the way downhill, which would be nice. There's a few little uphills, there's a tiny little bit of climb, but most of it's like the canal, you know, go over a canal. So that's a little bit of, not a big challenge, but just something to think about. I think I can handle a canal for elevation, but 26.2 miles, never ran that far in one setting, but the furthest that I'd run was almost 10 miles at once. I did pretty good. I felt good afterwards. I didn't feel winded. I didn't feel worn out. But it was 3 days in a row where I was all 3 of those runs were about 10 miles, just shy of 10 miles each one of them were. And they're pretty sure that's when I messed up my foot, because that's a lot of running. I hadn't been running that much, so too much running hurt the foot. Now my foot feels good, but it's hot, and I haven't started running yet. I did download an app, Red Rocks Workout or something like that, to help me kind of be motivated, and I haven't used it. I looked at it the other day, but it's a training app to help you run better. So I think when I do start running, I'll use that. Kind of sets it, gives you a cadence of like a run, walk, run, walk. So I think I'll try that app this next time, maybe work me up into a little bit of better running condition before I run 10 miles, even though I feel great. So, anyhow, pulling back into the house, down to the street. Grandpa's working beautifully. Temperature's good, oil pressure's good. Got good charging. Fuel gauge does its funky thing, just sits and goes like this. I don't know what that's all about. Put a new gauge in with the pump, so no lights came on while I was driving them, as nearly as I can tell. Grandpa's back in shape, totally back in, ready to go for tomorrow. Sorry about that little sunshine. That was bright. Anyhow. Hey. Hey. What's up, Denver? What do you got going today? Just picking up a little? Really?
That's kind of weird to wave. I guess it's okay. We're new people to the lodge. Just eating a little dinner here. Kaylee's trying to get on the horse. Hiram's ready to go swimming, even though we don't have a pool. Denver over here, he's just helping out. Picking up the train. Hiram, are you done eating?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Watch out for your sister's fingers. So this is looking out my back porch right now. Dust storm. Typical July evening, especially when the monsoons are coming. So that is all dust. There's the sunset kind of over there. Pretty awesome. There's Bridget. Probably gonna relieve herself. Now check this out. So there's our window. We just finished reading scriptures and having family prayer. So I'll take you through here real quick. So here's the other side of my house. This is facing north. That's the south side that I just showed you. Check this out. Yeah, blue skies. How bizarre, huh? That's how dust storms work. A little crazy. They come in from the south. There's the crazy sky again. Look at that. All dusty. It's about to hit us. Calm before the storm. Nothing's blowing. Nothing's really moving right now, but it's nice and blue out here. Beautiful sunset this evening. There's Grandpa. Back in service. Bridget found a ball. Bridget, let me have it. Just, oh, pick it up. Put it in my hand. Come on, right here in my hand. Put it in my hand. Get the ball. Right here. Bring it right here. Ready? Can't stop it. It's like drugs. Anyhow, I think that's just crazy how that storm just one side of the house to the other. We got blue skies over here. Got dusty skies right there. It's coming. So, not even 5 minutes later, you see the sunset's all red and purple and gone. My dog's breathing hard. Look, beautiful blue sky is all gone. All that blue sky that was in the wet in the north and east is gone. It's gray. We're just about to get hit with the dust storm here. It's time to go inside. Boys are in bed, lights out in the bedroom. It's gonna get interesting.